Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another video here on this channel. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back. And if this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome to the channel. Here on this channel, we talk all things budgeting, and I am showcasing my journey getting out of debt. So definitely, if that sounds like something you're interested in, do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join our family. And I just have to acknowledge, speaking of our subscribers, I can't believe it, but I am so happy and so amazed to announce that this channel has now hit 500 subscribers. It is unbelievable. I can't believe I'm saying it, and I just appreciate you guys so much, and I love it, and I just want to say thank you so much. I was ruffling through my papers, and I saw when I hit my 100 subscribers, my little heart that I gave you guys, and I just felt like it was fitting to bring it back to show how much I appreciate you and that I want to say thank you. And I am just so happy that you are joining me on this journey. So I hope you guys just enjoy it and know that I really do appreciate it. It's really amazing, and you know, I just love to see the support and the growth of this channel that we are going through together. But anyway, enough rambling. Let us get into what we are going to be talking about in this video, which is going to be our weekly check-in. We have completed yet another week for our July budget, so you know that means we must document it and make sure that we are staying on track within our budget. So let's just go ahead and get started. So as always, when it comes to my weekly check-ins, I start off on the calendar page and I look at the week that we're focusing on, which is going to be July 12th to July 18th. And I make sure that all of the bills that were supposed to have gotten paid during this week have gotten paid. So we see that this week was light and we only have one bill, and that was for my Apple Music. That was an automatic payment, and they did take the money out of my account, so I would just go ahead and put a check to say that I paid it. And now we can move on to our expense tracker so we can document our expenses that we did for the week. So here we are back at our expense tracker for the week. We can go ahead and get into documenting that. I'm going to be completely honest, there was not a lot of expenses that I did this week because I just went and hung out with my best friend. I haven't seen her since January, so we haven't seen each other face to face since this pandemic hit. So I just went to her house for the week and I just hung out with her, and I didn't do a lot of spending. I really just went out one day and did my expenses, so I will just list that. But I just missed my best friend and I just hung out with her, so that is why a lot did not happen. But let's go ahead and get started with listing our expenses. So the first one is going to be on the 17th, and there I went to Michael's first. And at Michael's, I went and got some supplies for my envelopes that you guys have just been showing me so much love for, and I really appreciate it. I was scared to show it at first, but it's so nice to see that people actually enjoy them. So I'm considering, you know, opening up a shop and selling them. So I wanted to try and get some supplies, because even if just one person buys them, I'm happy to just help that one person. So I thought, why not do it? It's scary, but I'm going to try it out. So I went and got some supplies so that I can be able to make some envelopes for you guys. So I took that out of my spending, and altogether at Michael's I spent $12. Then after that we went to ShopRite, and I had to introduce my best friend to this pizza. I don't know if you guys have it, but it's California Pizza Kitchen, the barbecue flavor one. So I had to let her know about it. So I went and picked up two pizzas for us to eat while I was at her house, and that was $12 also that we spent at ShopRite for that. And then the last place we went that day was Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond, such a long name. But I I get my deodorant from here, and they had a coupon going on that was about to expire, so I just went there while I was out and stopped and bought that. Took that out of my toiletries, and that was $6. And that is all I did for that week. It was going to be a no spend week, but on that one day we went out and that's what I did. So now we're gonna go ahead and document this on our weekly check-ins and make sure that all of the money is what is supposed to be. Back at our weekly check-in, we are working again with week number 3, 12th to the 18th. I already went ahead and listed our categories, so now we can go ahead and fill in the remaining boxes. So in terms of money that got added, we did not get paid this week, so that will all remain at 0 for all of these categories. And then we can get into what I spent. So for gas this week, I did not spend anything, and that is just because my mom was so nice and filled up my tank out of the kindness of her heart. So bless her for that. Now we can move on to spending. If we go ahead and look back at the paper we just filled out, we see that we went to Michael's for our spending, and that was $12. So we would put $12 here. Then moving on to groceries, we did go to ShopRite, and that also was $12 from there. So we will go ahead and write 12 here. Moving on is toiletries, and looking back at the paper, Bed Bath & Beyond toiletries, $6. So we will go ahead and take away $6 from there. And we did not do any clothing this week, and we did not spend for unbudgeted, which is good. So now we can move on to our remaining. For gas, we just go ahead, look back at week 2. We see we ended with 46. We did not add, we did not spend. So $48 is what we are still left with. So we'll go ahead and write 48 there. I do not physically track cash. I do not physically track gas with cash since I get my gas from Costco. So that is why you don't see the money there. So now we go ahead and move on to spending. Spending, last week we had 12. We spent $12 of it. So I am left with a whopping $0 for my spending. And I just go over here and verify. Spending is empty, so that is that. Now we move on to groceries. Groceries, we had $20 in week 2, and we spent 12 of the 20, so we would take away 12 from the 20, and we are left with $8. So we will go ahead and write 8 here, and then we will just verify by coming over here, checking our groceries, and we see $5, $6, $7, $8. So that is that. And now we're looking at toiletries. So toiletries, we had $14. We spent 6 of it, so we take away 6, and this is also $8 that we are left with. So here's toiletries, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. So that is correct. And I would place this right over here. And then lastly is clothing, 42 for week 2. We did not touch it, so we should still have $42 in there. And we just come over here, pull out clothing, and we see 20, 40, 41, 42. So that is correct. And then that is how we wrap up our week, and I would just go ahead and put these right back in my wallet and spend when I need to, but we are still on budget, which is great. We did not do any unbudgeted, so we can go ahead and put a 0 there. And then that is how we will wrap up week number 3. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed and liked the video. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up to support the channel share this video with anybody if you want to help them in terms of their budget. Leave some comments down below to offer me some feedback, or just so I can check in on you guys and how your budgeting is going so far. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you like what I do and you want to join us on this journey. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.